Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Stride Gamer here, running you with a new Anno1800 episode, and we are back in our series to prepare for the new DLC that's coming out real soon. I'm planning to post this episode on Monday, the 30th. Probably also will post another episode early in the day on the 31st, before the new DLC drops. And then quite exciting news is I'm planning to try to do a live stream tomorrow, so on Monday the 30th, and actually do a real live stream. So on the 30th will be more sort of like a test, but we'll still be there. Don't hesitate to join, and I'll be building stuff. But on the 31st, sorry, will be the sort of, let's say, real live stream, planning to have the new DLC activated and show you guys how, everything that you can do with it. So don't hesitate to join those live stream, and of course to check out the recordings after. Planning to try for now just YouTube. Maybe we'll do Twitch in the future, but for now let's just do YouTube. And so anyway, let's dive into this episode. Today I want to just show you what I've been doing. First, let's focus on the new world, and then we'll look at the Cape. There was quite a few changes. So first of all, as you can see, if you missed the previous episode, I talked about this island here where I wanted to do some coffee, and I started it. Don't mind, those ugly roads and things like this. This is not the final thing, but basically I started in this corner, and then I looked at the status, and I could see I was producing 303 just with this, and enough coffee beans for that production. So I was like, okay, that's enough. I can stop for now. Obviously, when we go for the final record of population, we'll have to finish the island. But for now, that should be enough. Given that time is a bit of the essence, I wanted to just move on to something else. And as you can see, the key element is I'm fully integrating the value chain, the supply chain. Is I have my coffee plantations very close to all of the coffee roasters, so that they deliver directly to the coffee roasters, and then the coffee roasters can use those few large warehouses. I think I could have probably do with one less warehouse and still work, but I wanted to be more safer than sorry. As you can see, this is the same here. Those farms are supplying these roasters. I have a few farms here also supplying these and those ones. Then roasters supplying here. So really trying to, as much as possible, feed directly while using all of the space. As you can see here, there is space. This is not because I couldn't optimize it. It's just to leave space for the future. If I may need another fuel station, it will feature us right there, because the trade union is just here. And I'm thinking potentially for new farms here, I may need another one, a third one. But anyway, yeah, indeed, if we look now, this is sometimes it decreases to 298, but then jumps back very quickly back to it. It's, as you can see, one of the few that's not sort of that doesn't get coffee directly, so it needs one of those warehouses. I also have the mines that are working, and I showed in the previous episode, right? I'm using the origin of mankind for 10% productivity. I mean, on such a big island, losing that space for 10% is great. Similarly for this one's 25%, right? So that's definitely a great deal. And then lastly, the zoo here on that side is for the coastal production of 20%. I have here the it's called the Delta, Gods of the Delta, but it's just temporary because we don't have that much influence, but in the future we'll obviously delete it. So anyway, that's this island. I think I told you last time, but just showing quickly, obviously, the items that I'm using are, I think, the best for sure in that setup, because I'm able to not use any population. With Marco, you have your coffee bean needs and you increase productivity. Then coffee sommelier to increase productivity and take out 50% workforce, and then 50% again to be at 0. And then on the farms, the horticulturalist, the arborist are the best, because you increase productivity and you decrease the number of modules, which combined with the tractor is definitely the best. The math are very clear. If you've never seen video about it, don't hesitate to tell me about it. And then the last one is this one, because I get then the once again no workforce, because minus 50 with this plus minus 50 with the tractors. So they are all at 0 and they get tons of bonuses, as you can see. Of course, also getting these bonuses here. So that's this first island that I made for coffee. Definitely enough coffee for now. Then I also started here corn. And why corn, you ask? Because corn is going to be needed in the new DLC quite a bit. And here I actually haven't put yet any ships, so as you can see it is already full, but I can promise you there's enough warehouses so that it doesn't stall. And once again, I haven't put the whole island, but as you can see, it's almost 100 corn already. That should be enough to just start the DLC. And also the second element, as you can see, is 126 oil, and that's even without any items here in the mines. So when I put Georg in those two mines, that's gonna be even more. It's 14 oil fields, so I put 2 of these, and they have a small circle here, so they are never full. Don't worry. The only time they're wait, why are they full? That's very strange actually. They were never full before. That must be a bug. You couldn't even see also the full storage icon. Anyway, so that's the second one. On this one, you do need to put a bit of different items. First is Mr. Brown, because she will give you productivity, but she will also give you tons of other byproducts like cacao, caoutchouc, and cotton. And that's really very powerful because we're gonna need these. And then 250% productivity with Ferras and the Miraculous. And the Miraculous also give you minus 50 workforce, which combined with your tractor gets you there. And I was quite proud of this one. As you can see, it's perfect. Like it's 252, 252, 252, 252, 252, 252. So like fully using. And this is the only one not fully using. And it really covers the whole place. So that's a pretty good use of space. Similarly here with 3. And we'll probably in the future. So I need to just see a bit more the items that are gonna be used for the ethanol production, as well as how much people we need and things like this, to know if I'm going to do the ethanol actually on this island, or if I'm going to have this island fully be a full corn production. And in particular so that I can use the modifiers and things like this, and then transport that corn maybe to a nearby island like this one to do the ethanol. So that one I'm still waiting to just see the items and things like this. So yeah, here it is, ladies and gents, second island for the corn. And then the third island new that I just started is this one, super small. So in super small island like this, right, there's not a lot of things you can do. Especially I think the new buildings like the orchards, you won't fit a lot. But on the other hand, something like a farm like the Caoutchouc, I think we're gonna be able to fit quite a few. So that's what I've been just started just now. put all of the oil here, it's actually 9. So you get to 2,565. That's quite huge. With this trade union, as always, the same items, you know, the bechamel, printing press, and ferrous, just to zero workforce needed. And then my fuel station here, I'm only gonna have one fuel station, I think, for this whole line, and I don't think we're gonna need two. And even if we need two, it's fine. I still have the population for a second one. So I'm using the trade union actually directly for Caoutchouc, no trade union for the fuel station. And this is all the same. You know, when you're doing cacao, caoutchouc, cotton, coffee, or plantain, just use those three. These are the best. And as you can see, just started here. Doing this one first, this one here, and then we're gonna continue with this one. It's probably gonna take, let's try it live. Yeah, that's fine. Then a bit more over there. I'm not gonna use the gold deposits. I think we can produce definitely enough gold in many other elements. And I'm already producing tons of oil, you know. The island before was 150 or some, or 20. This one is 100. It's already a lot of oil. So we're fine. We don't need these mines, and because to be honest, it would be a bit of a mess to go there. So yeah, I'm gonna put a few more there. Put the botanical garden that's linked to subalpine, which is this one, the subalpine for the caoutchouc plus 25. I will calculate, you know, to be honest, I don't know yet, depending on, you know, how much caoutchouc I reach, if this is worth it, but I think it is. You know, it's not that much space for 25% for each single farm. That's probably good. So anyway, this was the third island created in a new world. So now we're producing, you know, if you remember, we are producing here cotton and coconut, here coffee and citrus, cigar and cinnamon, here chocolate and wax. So a lot of the base or classic products already, and the orchards. Now we have coffee island, we have corn island, and we have Caoutchouc island. So that's, and also on this one we're producing oil, you know, it's called fish oil, right? So most of the productions we're covering in New World, we have a good production. It's gonna be enough, I think, for the release. Now, for the release, we do need other things, and in particular, we need engineers and investors to be transformed into skyscrapers. So I actually build those three. I mean, this one was the previous episode, but those two here for investors, and a third one here again for investors. I'm also building the world there, but that's all the detail. Oh, I'm gonna need some veneers, and that's actually one thing that I'm missing. I do need veneers, so in the next episode, that's definitely something we need to plan for. Another thing I did is started to put a number of town halls all over the place. Actually, let me just show you in this. I'm not saying this is perfect, to be honest. I did it quite quickly, especially because I didn't want to start destroying here. I put it mostly around it, as you can see. And why is that? Well, it's to combine with our zoo. I am now at 21,000 attractiveness, so we definitely increased a lot of attractiveness. We're at level 13, so that our palace, you know, effects are starting to really get nice. For example, here, 180 island workforce. This one is also important, 36% productivity. This one, 36% area of influence. You know, so all of this is quite important, in particular the island workforce one, because when the new DLC drops, we're gonna have a lot of new productions that we're gonna be testing. I can put all of them here, and I will have tons of workforce ready for that. In particular, I know we need a lot of workers. So anyway, here it is, ladies and gents, for this quick recap of what I've been doing. today so that you see a bit where we're at, and hopefully we are almost ready, I think, for the new DLC. One element that I do need to do is to be able to improve into skyscrapers. We're gonna need to give all of the needs. And I'm actually making enough chocolate, I'm just not delivering it, so that's gonna be an easy fix. But I'm actually not making steam carriages yet. So I need to do that so that we're ready to upgrade them. If you have any thoughts, any suggestions, any comments, don't hesitate to put them in the description, in the comments below. And once again, I will be trying to stream first today at the time of this video, and also tomorrow for the launch of the DLC, and probably in the next few days. So don't hesitate to join also my Discord community so you can know a bit more in advance when I will probably be doing live streams and things like this, and hope to see you next time.